morning, everybody. Good morning in the States. I'm back. So we're going to get into this today. We're going to talk a little bit about last week and about what happened. Before I do that, let me get some water really quickly. What's going on? I'm back like I never left. How you guys doing? Last week was a week for everybody. Even shows I was watching. Even shows I usually watch, people I was sick. And it's like when the Kron hit the world, right? It hit everywhere. What's going on, Terry Fleming? Thanks a lot for the support. Terry Fleming back once again from one brother to another. Thanks a lot for that, man. 1 second, guys. Let me get my water ready. We're gonna get right into this today, because just what happened to me recently. Hey, how you doing? My Aunt Charlene, how you doing? So what happened to me recently, guys, it was the same reason why the Philippines isn't open yet. The professor was going on early Uber, fam. Mega love shout out. I'll be back as soon as I can. That's good to hear, Aunt Charlene. That's good to hear. And guys, on a crazy note, I don't want to say this, but well, I'm gonna say it. My ex, her mother, is in ICU right now. My ex's mom is in ICU right now. She has, like, right now she's in final stages of COVID. You know, I want everybody to say a prayer for her. I want to take some time out to say that first. You know, they're saying that she's in the hospital in her final stages, and her family really can't even go up there and see her because she has COVID. Yeah, I want to say on a serious note, it's a sad situation. I found out. Hey, the Hapsters, good morning. I found out that she was in. Yeah, she was on her. Like they had her. They were giving her oxygen, and it's just not enough. You know, she's just. They keep trying to give her different things, and you know, COVID is just getting her. And yeah, so it's a sad situation. I didn't even want to bring that up. I forgot about it. I remembered it just now. But you know, I hope she makes it through. You know, I'm prayers there. Yeah, thanks a lot for that, T.O. Lim and everyone else for your prayers, because I couldn't believe it when it happened, and I didn't want to talk about why it happened. Yeah, thanks a lot for that, Angela. I don't want to talk about why it happened, because you know it's a crazy situation. But yeah, but all in all, though, what happened with me was the reason why I was out last week was out here, right? Out here in the Philippines, a lot of Filipinos, I can tell, like a lot of people that get the shot, right? They think they're invincible. They think that keeps them from getting COVID. And that's the crazy thing. I can tell. Like, I can tell from even the way some family members respond to certain things. They think because they have the shot that they're invincible from COVID. Same thing with people that work here, right? And I'll explain, guys. And I'll explain. Because the place that I ate at, I can tell from, I seen the people in the back. I spoke about it already. A lot of you guys have heard me speak about it. And the, like I talked to guys in my, what do you call it? I talked to guys in the Discord, and I said in the back office what happened, you know, and I know why it happened, because this place where I ate at, the people in the back, this how I swear this happened, guys. It blew my mind when I seen it happening. Like, because you know, sometimes in the back, usually if you're McDonald's, if you're in Jollibee, you can see in the back. You know, you can see them preparing the food, and you can see, okay, you look right back there, you see the person on fries, you see the person on different things, and you can see for the most part that the mask is up all the time, right? But this restaurant here, and I'm not going to say the name right away. I'm going to mention the name. before the end of this live stream because I really don't care. But I'm not going to say it right away. Yeah, I know miracles can happen, and that's what I'm praying for, Garrett. I'm praying for a miracle. Because it's a sad situation. But I got to get into more of this here. I'm going to get into this because I'll be talking about that for the whole time. I ain't going to talk about it more. But yeah, what happened was this place here. Like for instance, let me explain. With COVID, like you can tell, like some Filipinos, like they think because they gotten vaccinated, they have no idea that doesn't stop you from getting COVID, because they act like nothing could happen to them. And that was just, and this is what happened in the restaurant I ate in. You can tell when the door opened one time, because this place, you can't see anything happen in the kitchen. But then when I seen in the back of the kitchen, like the door came up as they were serving the food. That's the only time they open the door, when they're serving the food. The person's face mask was down. I'm talking about, this is a fast food restaurant, guys. Face mask was down, and they gave the food on the outside, and we was fine. Nothing happened. Nothing happened that time, right? We were fine. Went home fine. No sickness, anything, right? You can tell the way they were carrying themselves, like they thought they think they can't get COVID. They think because they gotten the vaccine, God is able and man is not capable. I know, Garrett, I believe that. They think because they've gotten the vaccine that they can't pass on COVID, they can't get it, they can't spread it, right? Because the door opened, the face mask was down, I'm sitting there like, just serving people's food. And that's why I don't care, because I don't care if this restaurant gets shut down. I am going to mention it before the end of that. I just don't want to, say it all right away. But this happened there. It wasn't McDonald's, wasn't Jollibee, wasn't any place like that. It wasn't the places most of you guys would go to and that you guys would look at like it was crazy. You guys would look at like they were crazy if this happened then. But so that didn't happen, right? So I was fine that time. Went home, everything was fine. Last week, right? Last weekend, I was sick as a dog, right? Great thing about me, I'm happy that I'm very healthy, because the wild thing is I was only sick for the weekend, guys. They say usually with the Crohn and everything, it's like a regular flu. That's what they're saying. And last weekend, I came across it, and I only came across it for the weekend. Actually, it was Friday. The days I have off from work, I had it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then my fever was down, was to normal by Monday. My fever is normal by Monday. And I'm happy that I stay fit. That's the reason why I got better so fast. I was better by Monday. But, guys, when you're responsible, you can backtrack exactly what happened. And I backtracked to where I ate. And then I said, hold up, I ate here. And I said, wait a minute. Last time I ate there, in the back, you can't really see what's going on in the back. I already know what came from that restaurant. I can backtrack it. Because I can go, wait a minute, where was I with my mask off? I'm not around anybody with my mask off. I'm not irresponsible. A lot of times where I'm from in New York, I remember I was out there, guys were saying, oh, you can't get COVID. I'm not one of those kind of guys. Mask everywhere I go. Everywhere I go. I'm not trying to say I'm invincible, and I don't act like it, Everywhere I go, mask on my face, stay safe. You never know what could happen, right? So when it happened, I go, hold up. I know where it came from. Yeah, I'm feeling much better, Charlene. Thank you for that. But that's the great thing about me, is that, like, usually when people, like, for instance, when my cousin got it, right? And I'm like, cuz, he's like, man, I don't know where it came from. He don't know because he's everywhere without his face mask. I'm not one of those type of people. I'm not that one. I know exactly where it came from, and I'm talking about I can narrow it down to where I ate at. And I go, hold up, what did I eat? And me and Kay sitting there going back and forth, and we go, well, we ate here. It was the only place that was irresponsible before that we ever ate. And then we go, everywhere we go, every place is good, but there's one place. And guys, this happened. I'm gonna say it out right now. It happened at a Chow King. Happened at a Chow King. Now at Chow King, right? At Chow King, like for instance, I went to McDonald's today, right? I was there today. You see everybody. You see the whole staff. Jollibee, you can see the whole staff. You can see all the way back to the fryer. Everything is open. Chow King, everything is closed off. So I don't suggest anyone to eat there. If anyone's in the Philippines, don't eat at Chow King right now as pandemic is happening. I'm straight up telling you guys not to eat there. I don't care if they see me and get mad, but the way people were in the back, from what I seen that time, and people were bad, they were joking, and then food was there, and then the face mask was like down to here, and I'm like, oh, okay. So then when I got sick, and I backtracked, and I said, wait, when I eaten anywhere out the whole week, I'm so happy that week I was eating out anywhere. Me and Kay to eat anywhere. And sad situation that I hate to bring it up, but that's the same way that's what happened with my ex's mom. She was eating out. She was eating out with my ex. They ate out together. And that's how it happened. And the thing is, right now, especially in the States, the way people feel around food, the way people feel invincible, I wouldn't suggest anybody to eat out anywhere right now in the States. I just wouldn't trust it. The way people just don't, just don't care. They go, oh, we're people think they're invincible, really. Like, forget about people out here out here that happened because I'm sure they were vaccinated, but they think they're invincible. Some people really think like that. Some Filipinos really think because they got the vaccine that they can't get COVID. And that's sad, but that's what people really feel. And the reason why they feel like that is because they're pushing the vaccine so hard that a lot of Filipinos think, I have the vaccine, I can't die. I have the vaccine, I can't get it. And that's what's causing the Omicron to keep moving so fast. And that's what's keeping the Philippines, guys. So when that happened, when I got sick last week, right? Let me tell you guys. I sat there and you go, wait a minute. Hold on. The Philippines closed because one girl, right? One girl came. She was from the States. And then she had to go party. And then I go, wait a minute. How could it spread like that? And then when I got it, I said, okay. Yeah. I see. And I already knew it was from somebody who thought they couldn't give it out. And it's crazy. And there's a lot of people that think because they got vaccinated, they can't spread it. That's why they would be at Chow King in the back talking, joking with their friends like it's nothing. But no, me and Kay were gonna be good. I mean, me and Kay, we were on it right away. I didn't take any medicines, and I got over it natural, all natural. I got over it with garlic, with natural remedies. Kay took some stuff, but I didn't take anything, and I was still good in 3 days. Kay was shocked that I was good in 3 days, but I had the body soreness it was crazy. I felt like somebody hit me in the back with a sledgehammer, guys. Because I didn't take I forgot Kay took something, but I didn't take that. So her fever was good in 3 days. She got it before I got it, and I should have taken precautions like I did last time. The first time when Kay got it, guys, you guys remember? Kay's doing good. Kay's doing good. Kay's gonna come on live stream later. But when I seen, when Kay took it last time, when Kay got it last time, I didn't get it because I did the natural remedies right away. This time I didn't do that, and I don't know what I was thinking. But when Kay was sick when I was still working. I was still working on Thursday and Wednesday. Kay was sick. I didn't get sick yet, but I don't know what I was saying. I didn't take the natural remedies, and then boom. And then after I got sick, I'm telling my son, and then I get the bomb dropped, and I'm like, man. And it happened, and the same thing happened with her and her mom. They went out to eat, and then she contracted COVID and got sick. But the sad situation of how it happened was the reason why her body was weak, because she came back from getting a tummy tuck surgery. That's why she's in the final stages, because of that. Because you got to think about the type of strength your body needs to come back from a tummy tuck surgery and then you catch COVID. Like, and then when she told me that, I said, "Oh, that's why." But yeah, that's what happened. It wasn't. It was definitely not in the air. I know exactly where it came from. DJ Underground. It came from. It came from that Chow King, man. I knew. I already knew who was the culprit. I already knew exactly where it came from because there, when I seen how they were there that day, me and Kay already knew. We backtracked it. It's really like that. Like I said, if you're responsible during this COVID times, you can backtrack where it came from. And that's the only place me and Kay ate. That's the only place me and Kay ate. That's the only place me and Kay were at with no face. And nobody was there when we were there. I wonder why. All of us are vax, even boosted too, but we still got it. Yeah, exactly. The thing is that, but see, the thing is the way they push the vaccine so hard to where people really think because they're vaccinated that they won't get it. Because people really think that. I'm telling you, there's a lot of people that really think that. Well, now final stage miracles could surprise you. Yeah, 3 strokes and 5 heart attacks in South Florida, still kicking it live. Yeah, and I know. I believe that. I believe that she'll make it through. I believe that she'll make it through. But she told me, she said, with her mom, that they were talking to her like this. It's the final stages, and I said, no matter what, she doesn't want her mother to get on the ventilator, and because she's still alive now, so they might as well they stop talking to her like, okay, you know what, we ready to take her off the machine. But no, anybody wants their mom to be on the machine as long as possible. And I'm like, well, no, they might as well stop talking like that because you're not giving up. But for situations like that, that's when it's very real. When people are in dire situations like that, that's when it really hits home. Because even me coming off of it, and I was speaking to my cousin, and he got it again, and I'm like, man, it's crazy, guys. It's really crazy out there. But I always knew like if I got it, I'd be fine. You know, and I'm not going around anybody anyway. But this is for people. I felt like a truck ran into my back. Yeah, from the fever, from the recovery of the fever, from that fever recovery, and oh man, he said I felt like a truck ran in my back. Yeah, that's how it feels. That's how it feels. I couldn't even hold my neck up when I was working out because even though I worked Monday, I was still recovering. I didn't have the fever, but I'm still recovering on Monday. So I'm working Monday and Tuesday. My back is like, and I got the salon pass. I got this one here on my back. If I didn't have this on my back, I wouldn't have been able to work on Monday because I had to work, guys. It was a situation where because I was sick the whole weekend. I was sick since Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I forgot to put in my hours. So I'm happy that my job allowed me to clock in my hours this week. They did me a favor. If I see the back of the restaurant and the employees are not wearing masks, immediately I leave the prim. Yeah, and but I seen it the one time, but then I knew where it come from. The hamsters. I knew when that happened. When I got sick, when I got sick, that was when I first seen that. That was about a week ago. But then when I got sick, I knew exactly where it came from. I knew where it came from. Everything. Like I knew exactly who to blame. I didn't go to any other restaurants, so I'm happy I didn't. I haven't gone to any other restaurants within that week. Actually, for longer than that. I don't know what it was. For some reason, I was just like on my stay home and eat. And I'm happy I was because that was the only place I ate out at. And then before that, I haven't eaten out in a place in about almost a month. So yeah, so I can really backtrack it that far. I haven't eaten out in another place since I was since over the holidays. And you guys already know that was over a month ago. That was a month ago. About up to a month ago, about 22 days ago. That was the last time I was eating out over the holidays. Yeah, but we backtracked it there, and that place there, Chow King. You don't see what's going on. I wouldn't suggest anyone to eat there for a long time. For a long time, because I can tell it's one of those situations. I've seen it from family. People think because they get the shot, they're invincible, and they carry life like they're invincible. And a lot of times you have to leave those people to themselves because those are the people that will continue to spread. They'll think that you say if you're a person that doesn't get vaccinated, they'll think you're the one that's continuing it. But no, if you're not the one, you're the one that's responsible. You're the one that's responsible because you're not, you know, moving around like you're the Terminator, like you're invincible because you got a vaccine. That's the worst thing, and that's what this big push on the vaccine has people feeling like that. Has people outside. Oh, I can do it all. I can go out and eat and doing what they want, and boom, it's causing this stuff to happen. But one of the biggest problems is there are people carrying it and don't even know it. No symptoms or nothing. Well, yeah, I know, but you can't stop that. But believe it or not, though, DJ Underground, a lot of times the people carrying it is going to be the ones that's vaccinated. Because those are the ones that's everywhere. That can go everywhere. You know? That's the crazy thing. The ones that's going to be carrying it around now most likely are going to be the ones that are vaccinated. Because they're the ones getting the shot going, oh, I want to go here and they go there and they're everywhere. So that's the ones that's probably going to be passing around right now. My life, my travel, my adventures. How you doing? Greetings from Germany. Love the show. Thanks for watching. But yeah, I'm gonna get off of that. I want to get off of that because that was a sad note. But that's why I was out. I'm happy that I was able to track it to where it was. But thank you guys for joining me again. I was out for. I still did my vlogs though. That was the thing. I was better by Monday, Tuesday. I said, man, I can't miss a whole week of vlogging too. But I haven't vlogged though for a week. I got a lot of catching up to do. I don't think I'll ever get the vax. Feel better. Yeah, thanks a lot for that, Hapsters. Yeah, a lot of people won't. But, I'm not one to tell people what to do and what not to do. I'm definitely in no place to do that. Because the people that get it, think they're invincible a lot of times. And that's not what it's about. That's not why. If you get the vaccination, you damn well can spread it. So for people that are getting it, still be responsible. Don't walk around, because you're the people that are working inside of these establishments that's causing these problems to happen. You're the people working in these establishments that's causing people to get it because you're sitting there, you have it with your face mask off and talking and laughing and joking with friends and y'all passing to each other. Even if you have all your shots, still take precautions regardless. Exactly, don't think you have. And that's what happens at Dexter Perkins. I can tell. I can tell from the way that me and Kay got it. That's how me and Kay got it because the person was working right in the store that gave it. Irresponsible. I thought demolitions in the military. I thought I was invincible till I blown up in an accidental explosion, but the pit of fear got into me. People walk around like they rule the world until they hit the fan. Yeah, it's true. It's true. And I already knew. I said, from the way I seen the first, I said, there's somebody sitting there in the back of that restaurant just talking, joking with the friends, and they had the face mask off. We seen in the back. I said. And I looked at Kay, we looked at each other, and was like, and so, not too far after that, when I was sick, I was like, okay, yeah. Where did it come from? Oh, it came from there. Common sense. It is way less harmful. Yeah, it felt like the flu, because I got the flu before. It felt just like the flu. It didn't feel like anything more. don't. I'm the wrong one to speak to about that stuff because, you know, I mean, really, they could say Omicron, whatever, is getting weaker now. They're saying this is going to be what's going to open the country back up because, you know, we'll see, and I'm sure it will. I'm sure, right when the new president rolls in, the country will be open, and then because we're gonna have to live with this thing. That's what's happening. We're gonna have to live with this thing, you know, and the country will be open, and it'll be right back to normal. I'm about to be a witness of it soon. Yeah, and the thing too. I give condolences to anybody that has lost someone over this, because it's real. It definitely happened. You know, people got it, especially older people. It's hit them. A lot of older people died from it. Hit a lot of older people hard. You know, and it was very real, very real. Because I see someone going through it right now, which is my ex's mother is going through it right now. She's literally in the ICU and can't do anything. Can't do anything. But I know when she makes it out though, um, she has an appointment with the pastor. You know, some flights from China are getting banned from entering U.S. right now. I mean, it should have been a lot of flights should have been banned. This pandemic probably shouldn't even happen. With the things that was happening even to the Philippines, it was bugged out. But just the way this whole thing happened, and I didn't even know like when it happened when it first happened. I remember like I was right there in Boracay, and they had direct flights from Wuhan to Boracay. So when it happened, when Kay had it around that time, this was like around before the pandemic started. I think Kay had it, you know. But yeah, but no, it is it's definitely gonna open, Garrett. Um, it is gonna open, but it's been a long road. It's been a long road, and a lot of people gave up. A lot of people really gave up on the Philippines. A lot of people gave up on the world. Yeah, that's what they do need to do a complete shutdown. The world should have done a complete shutdown when they were hearing about it in the end of 2019 because the rumors were there, but nobody believed it because there were so many before that. They've been trying to push this thing for years. It finally worked. It's not that it's a scam. But it's not. Well, I can't say that. It's not that. What it is they've been trying to push it for so long. It finally worked. So that people still didn't believe it when it happened. It was just too much to believe. And for people to turn, you can't sit there and say, you know what, that this thing is fake. I've seen somebody that's going through life and death now. I've experienced it myself. There's people that get it and because they've gotten it, and it's really what the problem is right now. The problem is now is the people that are vaccinated. Because the government's made people feel like, okay, get this, like it's gonna save you, but it's not. It's not gonna save you because you're vaccinated. Maybe the opposite. You know, that's what people are scared to get it. But people that are vaccinated feel like they're invincible, and it's making things worse. It's making it never go away. You know, my boyfriend's in Cavite, and I'm flying out in December, hoping it will be open there. So, yeah, it's not definitely not fake. You know, if a person still feels it's fake, it's like it's real. It's very real. The way they pushed it made it feel fake, but no, it's very real. So many people have died, and it's an insult to those people that have had family members that die. You know, but still, I feel it's an insult for the people that are vaccinated, though, to move like, oh yeah, I got the shot, I'm good. because that's not true. It's not true. It's not true. Don't believe that hype, because you can very well have had the vaccine and still die. So yeah, and it's for those people like that. For the reason why I probably came across it, it was from people like that, and that's facts. It was from people that got vaccinated already that feel like they're invincible. That's the reason why I was able to contract it. So I think people in the Philippines need to hear this, because I know there very well are some Filipinos that feel they got the vaccination, they're invincible now. They just won't die. They can't pass it. Some people really think like that out there. Or me and Kay wouldn't have contracted it. Exactly. That's the sad thing, is that there's people out there that feel like that, Garrett, because the governments make them feel like that. They make it feel like the vaccine is everything, and so when people get vaccinated, oh, I'm good. I can cook how I want. I can cook my face mask off, all that stuff. Because the same thing of why my ex's mom got it, right, and is experiencing the situations now. It's for the same reason. I see. It's like the same thing. They got it, and I got it probably around the same time. From people that have the same, yeah, the media, exactly. It is. It's true. Because they make people feel like that's the end all be all, when it's not. Just because you get the vaccine, that's not the end all be all. You can still get it, and somebody can still die, or you can still die. You know. That's how it's pushed by out there by the media. It is. It's just the sales of it. The sales of it. That's why people always said it was fake. It's not that it's fake. It's that it is a big sell. It's a big sell on a world scale. It's facts. So not everything that you're hearing is all wrong. It's not all false. It's not all true. Everything is gray area. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking about this, because but no, but that's what did it. Agreeing on your point, have Filipino family members going around killing. But yeah, see, and you know exactly what I mean with the way I'm saying it too. My life, my travels, my adventures. They're probably the same. They probably think like that too. There's people that really think like that. They think, oh, I got the vaccine, I'm good. I'm good. And no, you're not good. That's because that's the way the government pushed it out there, like, especially in U.S. Like, it's like, man, you can't do nothing. Same thing here, you can't do nothing. But they make it seem like the end all be all, but it's not. Then there is no reason to get the vaccine. So, what is that they're putting in our body? Well, vaccines were never ever. It was made to. The vaccine is made to get you used to the disease. You're pretty much putting the disease in your body. That's pretty much what it is with a vaccine. So it's not really going to protect you. Actually, you get the vaccine, you mess around and give people COVID. Actually, believe it or not, that's what you can do with the vaccine. You can very well be the reason why the spread of COVID is continuing. But, stay away from crowds, yeah. But then you really can't. What are you going to do? It's like I feel like I can't go out anymore. You know why I feel like I can't go out right now, Wisdom? Because I can't go out and eat and do those things because somebody vaccinated is going to give me COVID. Thinking they're invincible. That's how I feel. I feel I'm going to go outside, right? Like, believe it or not, my mother-in-law, my ex's mom is sick, right? Now, my ex's mom is sick. How do you think she got it? You think she got it? She went to eat at a restaurant. The person that's working in that restaurant, probably vaccinated because you can't work in the U.S. either if you're not vaccinated. You can't work in the Philippines, you're not vaccinated. So somebody vaccinated gave her COVID. Somebody vaccinated gave us COVID. Facts. Facts. That's facts. Think about that. You know why they was able to give us COVID? Because the government's got people feeling like they're invincible now. And some people really believe that they're invincible from COVID from the vaccine. I bet you. I already know there's a lot of Filipinos that think like that. And that are irresponsible because of a lot of people in the States that feel like that. Just so happens that she's on her deathbed now fighting. And me and Kay was in a risk fight from somebody that was vaccinated. And that's facts. What's going on, Spirit Hawk? How you doing? I live in Cali. Can you work without a vaccine? Well, that's the thing with me, guys. I was so happy. I was prepared for COVID way before COVID. Since 2013, I've been working at home. I've been working at home, and you see how everybody lost their jobs. Everybody like with at risk of losing their jobs. That was in my case. That was in my case. I was always good. I've been good because I've always been working online. It's still in a clinical trial. Vax wasn't tried if it works on everyone safely, and they don't know, and they don't know, and that's the sad thing. Like it could be a year from now, everybody drops dead. And what did they? Nobody gonna go say nothing about it. Yeah, snow here again in NYC. Yeah, but 2 shots of booster still to get you. Yep. It's gonna get you no matter what. 2 shots of booster. And really, it's like to the people. I mean, this is all a big. It's all the world is crazy. It's all a big circle, man. It's all a big mind. And for people that know, you know, there's a lot of people watching me right now that know what it is, and you know, things are not gonna get better either. Docs do not know about, yeah, good ones admit that stuff. You know, doctors know. Yeah, the good ones do admit it. They don't know about all that stuff. Have you heard of them opening up yet? No, no time soon. Facts, virus spreading by contract. Vaccinated stopped washing their hands and basic hygiene. Here in Hawaii, if you work for the military bases, you must get vaccinated or your chance of losing your job. Yeah. For tourism, I could see it opening in summer. I could see it opening in the summer. But they said the Omicron is the end all be all, and I believe that. I believe that. My sister-in-law in the Philippines is vaccinated and created her own super spreader event. Yep. Now so many are sick and quarantine hopeless. Yeah. Yeah, people feel, yeah, that's what happens. My life, my travels. That's what happens. Is people feel, oh, you know, I got vaccinated, boom, and they go right into super spreader mode. They go right into super spreader mode. They go right into, you know. and that's what happens. And it only takes one person. That one girl came over here and gave it to a bunch of people out here. Thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands. Hey, Kay, what's up, Kay? You going live? You paid the priority shipping costs. You got some of mine. Yeah, no, me and Kay. Well, me and Kay got lucky that me and Kay were both extremely healthy when it happened. Me and Kay made that our mission. Ever since this thing has started, that was the first time I actually even got it. From ever since this whole thing been around. But me and Kay were prepared for it though. If we don't worry about dying if we got it. We always knew. We always knew it'd be okay. Kay, what are you, Kay? Oh yeah, Kay's still Kay's still a little sick though. No tech uses what is already created. I trust in the creator. Yep. They're treating humans beings like test tube dummies. Now they have the license to forget about animal testing. Cool, we got a good deal. CES. Had 2 bouts of death in 2020. One booster still healthy. I'm actually thankful for these severe cases. Still very high antibody count. I don't know what happened to that girl, Dante Ellis. A girl that came here and went to the party and that paid her way out of the hospital. I believe she did that too. Paid her way out of the hotel. That was crazy, guys. That girl that did that. Girl came to the Philippines, paid her way out, and I believe she did. I believe whatever she paid, people don't get paid enough out here. She probably gave somebody 3,000 pays. Oh yeah, sure. You can go out right. You can leave today. Help to pack her bags. Got out. Uh, I want you to profess. I believe in the Creator. This is his fight. Yeah. Oh, it definitely is his fight. It sure is. He's definitely gonna have some say so in this when this is all over. A lot of people have some explaining to do. Got a question of moving over to Phil's and you want family to ship you a suitcase of things. Can they ship it to you and how? Well, you can have your family ship things over, bulk buying style. You gotta find good rates. I forgot what company. There's some company that has great Philippine rates. You'll find them though a lot in like in New York. You'll find I forgot the name of the company. If they know who the girl is, I hope she spends some time in jail, as well as the people that let her out. Yeah, that should be happening. It probably won't happen though. It should be happening because actually that's like she used herself as a weapon in a way. She used herself as a weapon. I live in Chicago. They should have companies like that in Chicago too. I forgot the name of some of the companies, the shipping companies I use. I forgot. I can't even think of it right now. I live in Chicago. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up for you, John Murray. I forgot I used a bunch of companies before. I just can't think of them now. My total quarantine expense was 16 days, and the BOQ quarantine hotel was 1,200. Just make sure when you come here, put quarantine expense in your budget. Yeah, you will need a quarantine expense, definitely. You will definitely need a quarantine expense. Yeah, hold on, guys, real quick. Yeah, I go upstairs. K up there, passed out. K up there. Okay, you alright? She up there all knocked out, sleep. If people die of COVID, of hunger, not letting unvaxxed to buy food is too much. Yeah, that's too much. And they're gonna try it. They don't know how to make people cooperate. That's not the way to do it. What they doing with the you can't buy food, that's just too much. It's getting unhumane now. It's becoming unhumane, and it's just the beginning of the end. We won't stop COVID through isolation and legislation. We have to learn to live with it and treat it when it comes. That's how it has to be. But they're gonna continue to try, but it's hard to force that on people. You can do it with, okay, you lose your job. That's about as far as they can take it. We'll still keep pushing it, I'm sure. But I think I went a little far with the jobs, but they took people's jobs away. But for real though, a lot of people, if they took your job with it, you always can work online. If anybody's lost their job because of COVID, I'll be happy to show anybody how to work online. It's not hard. You can get into customer service, you can get into sales, many different things. Many people looking to hire you for different things online. So nothing will stop your income. You can always get it. We need to be more aware when we are out in public, and also hygiene is the key, no matter where you are, home or in public. Yeah, that's true too. But the hapsters though, they made it's new guys. We're gonna have to adjust. Yeah, but they really made people think though, from this big push. The vaccine push is so big. They're making people think they're invincible. That people really think like that now. That's the sad thing. And, oh, yeah, I got the booster. I got the vaccine. I'm not gonna get COVID. Some people really think like that. It's like you are selling that phone from a home here in the States. When COVID hit, I didn't skip a beat. Yeah, the people that were working online or were getting it like that, they didn't feel anything. That's like, say, when they did the big push on, oh, if you can't work. It was like, I was never gonna feel that. I've been working online forever. So if I was out there, I would have no problem. I'd be fine. If I was still in the States, I'd still have my money. Here, still have my money. It's just those. I don't know. I always felt life was gonna push to that eventually. At some point, to where you really can't be worried about a job fit in person. I always knew. I said, man, I gotta get off this working in-person thing, especially when I was doing sales jobs and I seen I wasn't appreciated. I said, might as well check it online. Best thing I could ever did for myself. I said, not working for nobody again in public. That's what I said to myself. I'm not working for anybody ever again in public. And from that year, I think it was the most healthiest decision I made for myself mentally, the most healthiest decision I made for my life in general. It brought me all the way around the world, living in different countries, and the happiest man I ever would have been if I the most happiest ever. You know, lived in Thailand, lived in Singapore while working, literally traveling while working. Like, man, this is going to force society to change. We are cut out. We are cut out a hunter-gatherer mentality and embrace technology. Yeah, I know. We got to get back to that. Terry Fleming. We got to get back to the hunter-gatherer or even farmer. Or even farmer. Because we originally were farmers. We were naturally farmer-gatherers. Like, the world was built on farming. You know, like in the U.S., it's mostly farmland when you look at everything. But pretty soon they're not going to want that. Everybody, you know, if you guys look at the youth, right? The youth in the U.S., they left a bunch of kids when pandemic hit. They left working, they left their jobs like they were working. They left jobs that were paying them $100,000 and traded it up for farms. Kids that just graduated college to make for jobs at $100,000 a year, stopped working those jobs and took their money and got farms. Think about that. That's a big thing happening in the U.S. right now. Everybody's doing it. Come on, 20-year-old kids. What do these kids know? Think about that. 20-year-old kids said, "Oh yeah, I left corporate America, making $100,000 to go have a farm." That's the reason why I did that. She ain't real cut out hunter. Yep. What's gonna happen is happening though is people are getting back to it. Terry Fleming. People are getting back to it. The people that are not getting back to it, like guys, when you see these videos, and guys are talking about, you know, how women need men, and that stuff is real. Like, women gotta start paying attention, because people that are high earners, making $100,000 a year, traded all that in and got farms. It's a reason. And that's the world we coming to. And women that are not, they don't go out there and get a man that can help them and that can help them get by. We coming to those times where, you know, you gotta have some land or you gotta have a farm. You really coming to those times. And, you know, you gotta get your family and make sure y'all are okay. You know, because that's the times we're coming into, and we're gonna have hard times ahead of us. It didn't hit yet. The real problems didn't hit yet. They didn't hit yet, but they coming. They're coming. That's why people want to get to the Philippines. A lot of you guys know what's going on. You guys can't wait because the cookie didn't even crumble yet. That's the crazy thing. So I saying, as soon as the Philippines opens, you guys that want to get here, you gotta get here and stay here. Really, you gotta get here and stay here. Get here, you know. Not just get yourself a woman here. Get yourself a wife. Get yourself married, and make that move for real. Because, yeah. Hard times are coming. We haven't seen anything yet. Yep, it's just the beginning. Hard times are not even here yet. It's coming though. Oh, it's coming. And when them hard times come, I want some hectares, So you guys gonna say Jay is a smart man. You guys are gonna see that, wow, he knew something. For years I knew. I knew for years. And it's coming. It's coming. And so when it comes, I either want to be here, but I still gotta be in the States. I'll be upstate New York. I'll be out there in the freezing cold too, with farms in that freezing cold. Believe it or not, that's gonna be the best place to have a farm. Because nobody ain't gonna be trying to go out there in that cold. You want your farms in freezing areas. You don't want your farms in Florida or nothing like that. You want your farms where it's freezing cold. Yep, but nobody can really get to it. People get to it, but it's gonna be cold out there. Nobody want to be out there in that cold. That's where you want your farms at. You want your farms places like upstate New York. Yep, places like that. Places I've been looking at for years. I knew. You see it coming. You see it coming. You see them times coming, and you want to be in those places. And people will say, "Oh, you're a loner, or you want." I'll be a loner. Make sure I'm okay. Yep. Because that's the times we're coming to. Yep. The end of the world. And yeah. In the Philippines, like places like Philippines, is those countries. That's a country where people are used to hardship. Look up when these hardship, right? Look at the what just happened to the Philippines in Cebu. I bet you when I go to Cebu in a month or so, I'll see people with smiles. People used to dealing with hardships. That's a country you want to be in when things go topsy-turvy, when markets crash. People are used to having nothing. You want to be in areas like that. You don't want to be in the States where people are not used to hardships. You want to be around people that's used to going with no lights. You want to be around some Filipinos that are used to it. With something going down, they don't care. Nobody robbing nobody. You be somewhere out there. That's why like some guys sometimes make some videos and some guys be like, I don't want to go through that in the film. Like, that's nothing. Like, with the Philippines, the problems in the Philippines, the videos I make stuff about is nothing compared to what's going on in the States. Man, listen, I'd rather be out here with these problems. We have to leave farming for machination. People have to embrace technology. Job titles will be artisan, mathematicians, biomechanics, no service industry, all that done by robots. Yeah, they're doing it already. But all I know is if I'm going to be in the U.S., I got to have something. I got to have a farm. I won't come back unless I'm going to have a farm. I come out there, I'm not just getting no house. All that for the birds. I want a farm. I don't want no house. I want some land. I was homeless and saw the truth he speaks. It takes sometimes being homeless to see certain things. But yeah, that's the thing with me. Like, man, like now, yeah, you see, that's what everybody's doing out there, Dexter. Everybody is in the U.S. right now trying to buy up the land. So land in cheap areas is going to go up. Land in cheap areas, those prices are going to rise. They're going to crash U.S. dollar. Crypto scares the elite. This is why they're trying hard to regulate it. Oh, they're going to regulate it. They're going to regulate it or try to crash it somehow. They're going to regulate everything. They have to have all control of all money. All that's going to crumble. Everything's going to crumble. It has to. Everything has to crumble. They have to be able to control every dollar. So crypto has to crumble. All of it's going to crumble. None of it's safe. You think the people that run the world are playing? They're not playing. Like guys with someone that's crypto, all this stuff. These elite people ain't playing. You know, crypto all you want. Okay, you better have some land. That's where your money better be at. Your money better be in land. And land. Because you don't got the land, you don't have way to self-sustain. Yeah. Yep. That's going to be the people hurting. That's what it's about. It's not about crypto, all this stuff, all this money, protecting your money. Ain't going to be no money. Ain't going to be no money. Either if there'll be money, but they'll be controlling it. Yeah, same thing with gold. Yep, gold too. Man, they're gonna control everything. They ain't playing around. They ain't playing around with you. Everything. You better have some land, and they're still gonna take that too. That's the crazy thing. The land, they'll still take that too. Because when there is a serious situation, they can take your land too. So yep, that too. Yeah, what's going on, kid?
Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Kay finally
Oh my
joined
God,
me.
boys.
Kay's still sick with a cold though. Cold. She don't have the cron. She has a cold.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm having
I'm
this
having
cough
this
for a
cough
long
for a long
time.
time.
Like going to
Going to
be two
be 2
weeks.
weeks.
Yeah. Yep. Kay's the one who got me sick.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
know.
know.
I have this
I have this
fever and
fever and
chills. Jay
chills.
got the
They got the
Yeah.
chills too
chills too
in the
in the
first day,
first
and then I
day,
got
and
the
then I got
chills
the
like
chills like
twice
twice
after I got
after I got
the.
the.
I don't know. We
I don't
didn't
know.
do
We
the
didn't do the
checkup, but
checkup, but
Yeah. Nah.
it's
We
crazy. Hi
crazy. Hi
guys,
guys,
everybody.
everybody. You know.
yeah. Thank y'all for joining me again this week. I was gone last week, but I had to be out. Man, I was so out of it. I'm just happy day by day with God. You'll be okay. Yeah, you'll definitely be okay with God for sure. But
Mhm.
Mhm.
I'm
There's an
happy
There's
that
an
echo. That's what he
echo. That's what
said.
he said.
there's
Because
echo.
you have
Because
no
you have no
headset.
headset.
Yeah. Yeah, Byron said once the leftists take complete control, it's over. Yeah. The control is gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's not if it's gonna happen. It's when it's gonna happen. And the thing is, when that happens, it depends on where you are on Earth. Parts of the U.S. will turn to Mad. It would definitely turn to Mad Max. Um, you know, I would love to have my son with me when it happens. I would love to even have like family, like even like say if it was a situation, if things went crazy, I'd tell my ex move to the Philippines. Move to the Philippines. Don't worry about nothing. Move to the Philippines. I got you. Just to make sure my son's okay. I would take care of my ex to make sure my son's okay. And that's real. Move to the Philippines. I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. I built stuff up here. Come here now. Seriously. And I'm okay. We have no problem with it. Come here now. Because that's like say if the Philippines was open, I had to be like, come here now. Because things are crazy. She better be on that plane. She better be on that plane. Like, come here now. I got this. I got that. I got that. You good. Come here now. You can eat for the rest of your life. Come on. I would tell a bunch of family members to come. Come on. They'd be like, oh, but I've been out here for this long, right? Come on out here now.
Oh, actually,
Oh, actually,
JNA was
Jenny was
talking. We're
talking. We're
echoing. We're really
echoing. We're really
Oh, let
echoing.
me
echoing.
put my
When Jay and
When
I
Jay and
are
I
talking to
are
each
talking to
other,
each other,
I was
I
telling
was
him
telling him
since
since
it's
it's
too
too
dangerous right now
dangerous
in the
right now in the
US.
U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Because
even
even
here there's
here there
some
is
stuff
some
that's
stuff that's
happening, but
happening, but
compared
compared
to the US, it's like it's different.
Yeah, it's way different. It's way different. Like when it comes down to the come down, I'm telling A bunch of people. Come on. Come on.
Hmm. Garrett said there are circle dots on my screen from the beginning of the call, and then he said once it opens and our marriage is complete, there I am there too, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I heard there's gonna be like opening for foreigner, but I think it is for green list only. That will be like February, around February. I see it in TikTok, but I'm not sure if it's real because I was looking on
Deepak, what's going on?
immigration. I was looking
Mm-hmm.
on the immigration just to see if it's real, but there's no announcement in the immigration page that
Mm-hmm.
the Philippines is open for foreigners. But I see it in TikTok. I forgot to tell you. I see a video somebody talking about it, but I think it's only for 9A visa, something like that. So,
Mm-hmm.
Heidi Parker, what's up, everyone? We're not echoing now, I think.
Yeah, I had to put the headphones in. I already knew that's what it was. But yeah,
Day
that's
by
the
day with
thing.
God. Hmm.
Mm-hmm. They're priming us for war. Yeah, they've been priming us for that. It's been going on like that. And I'm one of the type of guys like, you know, I could sit here and talk about it all day long, or I could make moves for it, you know. And I'm the kind of guy like I don't talk about it. I'm the kind of guy like, okay, I'm gonna prepare myself. I'm not gonna keep, the world's coming to this. I'm gonna make my moves. You know, we go, okay, yeah, see, all right, let me go there, let me do that, and then when people start saying, they go, oh, that's what he did. Yeah, that is what I did. Yep, and you got to think like that. Not about politics, Brian. Just the world condition. So politics is the cover for the true rulers of this world to keep us fighting amongst ourselves. Well, yeah, that's true. That is what politics is, really. Keep people fighting. Yeah.
Terry said, you and Kay need to invest in farmland there. You won't have to make it a big business, but for family and go from there.
Yeah, yeah. That's all it would be for, really, is to sustain.
Actually, there's a
Um.
lot of people selling farmland there. Even my when we're in the province in the province, I mean we're in my town. I have my aunts telling me that my other aunt is selling the farm, the whole
Mhm.
farm, and there's really a lot of people selling farm right now. All you need to do, the only thing is you need this so you can buy
Yeah.
a farm. But there's a lot of people selling. But Jay doesn't like to plant rice. He wants something like you can plant
I want a variety of
trees where
stuff.
you don't
Yeah.
need to,
I
you
want a
know,
variety of stuff. Cause like I want stuff like orange trees, bananas. I don't want just
he wants
rice.
trees. He doesn't like
Yeah.
rice.
Yeah.
Because that one you just need to plant it and then after that, I don't know,
Mhm.
do you fertilize it too?
Well, the whole thing is that out here you can hire Filipinos to do it for you. Like the labor's like different. You guys know how
Mm-hmm.
it is. The Filipino labor is like next to nothing. You can have a bunch of guys planting your farm. You know, for like, and everybody makes like a 2,000 off of that. That you pay though, and you with $2,000, you're paying 100 people, 200 people. With a
Mm-hmm.
$1,000, it's like different out here. Like the way money works, it's way different. You got to be here to see it, to see the people you can employ for $1,000 to blow your mind. Like, man, I employed all these people for $1,000. Yeah, it's like that in the Philippines. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and you could have land and hectares and a farm. It's just different. Yeah. Jay
I
Canal
am
plays me citrus
created,
trees.
said.
Yeah.
I'll
What
be
happened?
flying into Manila February 10th to beat the no backs to entry rules on February 16th.
Mm-hmm.
It's just too strict right now, guys. If you're not vaccinated, that's the only thing. Like you cannot ride, no box, no ride.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we Jay and I is still waiting for Jay's visa approval before we go back to Manila. We're gonna wait, but the guy told us that it's not yet available. It may be available by February, so maybe that's the time we're gonna go back to Manila to
Mm-hmm.
have his passport stamped. And also you need to show up for your, yearly.
Yeah, I know.
I forgot the term for that.
Poem with the Lamb grow. Yeah. Well, I'm looking to see. I'm going to be looking at places, hectares actually in the next coming months. I'm looking at hectares to be, like preparing to buy like big pieces of land. So yeah, I'm gonna look at some stuff in a couple of months. I'm just getting the money situated right now. What's a hectare compared to acre? Well, a hectare is like how many acres is that, K?
Let me
I think like
search.
I forgot like
I
20 acres,
think
something like that.
I think in one hectare. If I'm not, I don't know, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong, okay? Because I asked somebody.
Well,
I
let me
think
see.
he
Let me check.
told me
How many
10,000
acres?
square meters is 1 hectare. I think,
Uh,
but let me just search that right
wait,
now.
I'm
How many
searching right now.
hectare in square meters?
It's 1 hectare, 2.4 acres. It's two and a half acres is an hectare. So a hectare is two and a half acres. So that's 2 acres, like 2.5 acres is a hectare.
How many square meters in a hectare? I think it's 10,000 because I asked somebody. Yeah, 10,000 square meters. So how many? I know how many. 1 hectare is how many acre? Acre in hectare. Oh no, it's hectare to acre. Hey guys, we're trying. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So one. Oh, Jay is not here. So 1 hectare is equivalent to 2.471 acres. So hectare is still bigger than the acre. Hi, Tony Anderson. 1 hectare is 2 point. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Bisda Karaoke. I think you're Filipino. Robert, what's the cost? Checking in from Connecticut. Should I send my boxes there to the Philippines? Sell most of my stuff or bring with me in the airport when I come back? I think it depends in how important is the things that you're gonna bring in the Philippines, Garrett. If you think that it's gonna be like, for example, laptop or whatever that you think that is expensive here, I think it's okay if you bring it here. But if you think that it's better for you to just buy it here new. I think for me, in my opinion, I think you just better on buying it here than bringing your stuff here. But if you think that you can save more on bringing some other stuff that you think is expensive here or it's gonna cost you more money here in the Philippines, just bring it here. Just choose which one do you think is important, and you know you will you will have to plan for your own taste and depending upon what the land will grow. From Terry. Okay. Garrett should. Okay. Checking in from Connecticut. Hello, Sparlin Edwards. I don't know where Jay is. I think he went to the bathroom break. We have D Parker. What's up? Just saying hello to everybody. Hey guys, catch up with the likes, please. Thank you. Dexter Perkins, thank you so much. Please don't forget to like this live stream, guys. 1 hectare will make a great farm. Yeah, I know. D. Parker busy working on the house at Anderson. I have only little stuff. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, if you think that if you have stuff that you think it's worth it to bring in the Philippines instead of spending money when you get here, I suggest just bring it here. If it's no hassle, if you think that the shipping fee is way cheaper than buying a new one. Just bring it here in the Philippines. Because there's some stuff here that you thought is cheaper, but it's not cheaper. It's cheaper in the US. So
Yeah, way cheaper in the U.S.
because Jay and I is always like we make sure when we travel, we bring some stuff that we needed. And if
Mm-hmm.
we think that we can just buy it in the place that we're going, and then we're not gonna bring it. Like for example, if we travel to Thailand and we know that this stuff is cheap in Thailand, we don't need to bring it there and just buy it when we get there. So what's up, D Parker? Oh yes, I'm a Filipino. My BF is in America, as he really wanted to come back to PH so bad. Ash is Filipina pala. Vis the karaoke as a Filipina. Mainly electronics. Yeah, that's J. Jay has a blog about it, right, Jay?
Yeah.
Jay has a blog like if electronics try to bring it here instead of buying it here, because some stuff like laptop, some cell phones, and some other stuff that is expensive here compared to the US. So
Mm-hmm.
actually, Jay bought a laptop from the US, the thinner one. That's
Mm-hmm.
broke, the one that you put water. Jay
Which one you
always
talking about?
take the thinner one, the one you used to work. Jay always always water the laptop. He broke like two laptop while working. Boom, water.
Yeah, I did. And I got how many? Yeah, I broke a bunch of laptops. I break laptops all the time. Block location? What do you mean,
I think
block
this.
location?
I think he's talking about the. Sorry, I'm still having. I don't know how I gonna lose this. I keep coughing like I'm drinking this lagundi. I don't know. Um, it's not leaving me. It's not. It's just keep staying on
Mm-hmm.
me. Though he's asking about the blog location because I was telling him, you have a blog about bringing the electronics in the Philippines. Bring your own electronics
Mm-hmm.
before you come here. It's a lot. I don't know the title, Garrett, because I think he blogged it like he talked about like 3 times in a video. So I can't remember the exact blog name. Hi Booker
Broker farm will have cows, pigs,
Solar.
goats, along with feed for animals and humans. Well, I want to have at least like I think 2 hectares is good for me. It's 2 hectares. That's like what 5 acres. That's good for me. 2 hectares.
Yeah, 2 hectares. That's 20,000 square meters. It's
Yeah,
big.
I know it's big. That's what I need. Take fresh ginger. It will get inflammation off your lungs and get rid of your cough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's going on, J Maverick Show?
I was boiling ginger together with lemon and then honey, and then I was drinking that. It's still there. I don't know what I gonna do. It's like I try not to drink. I don't like to drink medicine. Jay, and especially Jay. Jay has a strong immune system. Guys, he was having high fever like 38.5. Not really, it doesn't hit 39 though, so that's, thanks God it doesn't hit 39. I was worried about him. I was cooking all the soup food for the whole 3 days or almost four
Mm-hmm.
days I was thinking what soup I can cook for Jay with ginger, like tinola. There's another one that I cook. It's like it's crazy, and his fever is not going down. He's not drinking Biogesic or paracetamol to bring it down, because he said even on online it says 3 days is the natural way where your fever, your body, your immune system is fighting the virus using for having a fever. But
Mm-hmm.
Jay really doesn't have a fever after 3 days. It's really real. Like he doesn't drink any medicine, but we have like, oh no, he drink vitamins and Echinacea, right,
Yeah, a
babe?
lot of garlic, echinacea. I did the natural way. I did that. I did a lot of ginger, turmeric. I did not turmeric. I did lemons, ginger. Had a bunch of oranges. We still got a bunch of oranges here, and it really helped. The natural remedies worked. It worked, and I did it nonstop. Like Kay kept feeding me nothing. Kay fed me so much natural medicines that she forgot to tell me about punching in my hours. So I'm so happy that my job let me punch in the hours this week. So this week, I got 80 hours in, so that's gonna come all on one check. So that check should be very handsome. Should be a nice handsome check. I should be getting, and my YouTube just came in, so then that'll come in 2 weeks. It's just be like boom boom pow, everything all at once. I do hot ginger tea with honey and lemon. Strong ginger tea, there it is. Yeah,
I
the
want to
ginger
say
tea
hello
helps.
to. Yeah, sorry.
What's that? Hello who?
No, J Maverick, because Anna is looking on J Maverick video and picture in Instagram, like
Instagram, yeah.
he's really losing weight in the picture. Jay, if you're still listening, Jay Maverick, Jay, show me your picture in Instagram, because Jay is Maverick is always doing this exercise with a wife, and it's like, oh yeah, he's really losing weight in his face.
No, plus stuff
So
like
Jay,
that. Plus stuff like that, like what he's doing, and stuff like I do too. That actually helps, build up your immune system for these sicknesses. Like when you, like right now is a time. Right now is a time in everyone's life where you need to be doing like insanity, and not just insanity, just in the gym itself a lot, like religiously, because that stuff is going to build up your immune system. So when you get sick, like I just did, after 3 days, I'm good. After
what
three
is
days, I'm good.
horseradish?
Horseradish is like it's spicy. Horseradish, yeah.
Horseradish
But
is like radish.
it's horseradish.
It's
It's
like this.
yeah, it's radish, yeah. That's it. But it's effective though.
Um,
Yeah, the garlic definitely. That's my thing. Garlic. Always hit the garlic guy. That always works for me. Also, you know what did it for us too? We had mangosteen. We had mangosteen. We had everything. I gotta get some more mangosteen actually. That mangosteen, woo, works wonders. Yeah, don't forget the
is
old
horseradish
fashioned.
is a radish, or what's the difference?
It's radish. It's the horseradish is spicy. It's not like a
Ah,
regular radish.
okay.
Yeah, it's spicy.
I'm gonna make that lemon again, guys. I will see if I can eat the. I will bought a lot of ginger, so I can chew one ginger. I will see if it's gonna help, because even when I was young, my mother always giving us ginger. Like, if you have each throat, you eat that, like, just put it in your mouth and just act like it's a candy. I was doing that before. Hi, the professor.
Hmm. Yeah, guys, and yeah, thank you all for joining the live stream. I'm about to cut it short. We're gonna do it back again tomorrow. So yeah, definitely no balut. I don't mess with no balut. But anyway, thank you guys for coming today. Um, See you tomorrow. Tomorrow we do it a little bit later and a little bit longer tomorrow, depending on how everything is going. But thank you guys for coming out today. See you again tomorrow. We'll continue it. Similar conversation, but a little different. I'm gonna add in some extra stuff to talk about. Something a little more interesting to talk about. I just wanted to give you guys on the headaches and why we missed last weekend, and also I wanted to talk about how some people really feel that the vaccine is the end all be all, but it's not true. That just because you get it don't mean you can't pass it along. Um, I don't want people out there, especially Filipinos, to think they're invincible because they got the vaccine, because that's far from the truth. And everybody's be responsible out there. Thank you guys for joining us. See you tomorrow for the next live show. Peace out. What do you have to say? Any last words?
Oh, thank you for asking.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, well, I just want to say thank you. That's it. For joining us, guys. Same like Jay want to say. Maybe you have different topic tomorrow.
Oh, definitely a different topic. Different topic. Definitely a
Yeah.
different topic. Definitely. I'll be talking about some things that you guys want to hear about. So, peace out. See you tomorrow.
Tony said I would be late tomorrow. Okay. Yes, Tony, you need to be here because you're the police officer. Just got my app from EED, I told that I have to have this first to come to the Philippines.
Okay.
Yeah. So guys, see you tomorrow, and thank you for the super chat for the members that's here, and also for the people like you're always here to do the regulars. The regulars
Mm-hmm.
is here to chat. Actually, I'm sleeping already. Jay came in. I was like, I fall asleep already. I just wanna say I wanna drop by and say hello because Jay said, "Oh, you're gonna join or what?" I
Yo,
was
because
literally
it was time was going by, and I'm sitting there like it's 40 minutes already. Like we're probably not gonna
my
continue
arms
this
is
thing on
paining,
for longer.
guys, because we got vaccinated.
Yeah. So
We
Kay's
are
arms is killing
vaccinated.
her.
I have a vaccine. Ano to? Arm. COVID arm. They said that COVID arm. And this one is paining so bad. And the whole day is bothering me, but it's getting better. It's itchy right now, but yeah.
But other than that, guys,
We get the
see,
job. We get the job for Jonah. So the professor, you need to come here to get the job for Jonah.
yeah, so see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.
Bye.